everybody, and thanks for joining us again on the Real Estate Drive-Thru. We're your hosts, Ryan and Shubha, and we're here to answer all your real estate questions in our 3-minute search spree.
Thanks, Shubha. Today we're going to be continuing on from the concept of the new home development, and we're going to be talking about custom home building. The first thing you should look for is two things: where you want to have it built. If you know a certain neighborhood, that's a good start. The other thing you want to look at is where you're going to actually build your home. Sometimes you can buy lots already ready to build on, and they've got the services to the lot and everything's ready to go. Or the other way people do is they'll buy an old fixer-upper home, tear it down, and completely build a new home up. So those are two options that are great. Sometimes people also build in existing neighborhoods, subdivisions where they have extra lots, and they'll build a home of their own to get put into it. The other things you should look for when you're building a custom home is what type of home are you going to put into it? You don't want to put a mansion in around shacks, so you want to make sure the home is going to match the neighborhood, especially for price and for future sale value, because if you put a really expensive home in around cheap homes, it's going to actually bring the value of your home down. So what you really want to do is put an average home in a nice neighborhood, and you actually get more money for that home than doing it the other way around. So when you're going to look for a home, you definitely want to look for the area. If you have an area in mind, that's great. If not, talk to a realtor, find out what are good areas, what are areas worth building on, and building your custom home.
When financing a new home project or a custom build, it's going to vary a lot, and you really got to have yourself organized. You're going to have your site plan done, all your permits in place, all your blueprints and everything ready to go, so a lender can kind of look at what you're planning to do with that property. Now, if you buy a bare vacant lot, remember, you have to come up with a substantial down payment. You're going to have cash reserves in order to excavate and begin that building project before a lender is going to provide you with construction financing. Same thing if you're doing a teardown. You got to be ready to have some money to do the demolition, excavation, and build up to a certain stage. Construction financing is usually done in draws, and you're going to have to get to these certain points or milestones such as foundation, framing, drywall, roof, lockup. Those are all different stages at which draws are advanced. You're going to need money to get to certain stages before the lender will advance them. Now, most lenders will lend you based on your plan by doing a future value appraisal, and that's kind of the starting point of how much money you're going to get. A couple things to keep in mind, and there's obviously a lot more factors, so if you are thinking about building a custom home, feel free to give Ryan or myself a call, and we'll be happy to talk to you about it more in detail.
So hopefully that answers your questions about custom home building.
Thanks for watching the Real Estate Drive-Thru.
See you next time.